What's the beef, chiefs? Welcome back to the channel. Excuse my big dirty face, I'm only after finishing work. It's currently 25 degrees here also, which means up here in the drum room it's about 700,000 degrees and I'm sweating my absolute bollocks off. So yeah, brace yourself. I'm gonna be a big sweaty heavy pig for this video. Anyway, I was gonna go home. It's Thursday and I realised I haven't filmed anything all week. So I said, you know what? I'll come up and I'll film a quick video for the YouTubes. So here's where we're at. As you can see, the kit is done, and 2 months ago when I had this vision in my head of what way I wanted this to look, I never in a million years expected it to look as fucking cool as this. So in saying that, I cannot thank Joe and JT Signs enough for putting up with all my bullshit, getting this over the line and doing a fantastic job in the meantime. So yeah, thank you, Joe. And yeah, so this video I'm going to do a complete rig run through, show you the drums I use, the cymbals, the hardware, the snare, the pedals, all that type of drum boring nerd shit. And yeah, hopefully you see something you like, and if you do like it, go buy it, because why not? Spend all your money on drums. What else are you going to buy? A house? Pfft, that's my bollocks. So we have the whole kit stripped apart. I just wanted to hoover the floor because there's a lot of sawdust, because I haven't stopped playing the drums since I finished them. So while we're here, we may as well start with the drum throne. Now this is just a standard Millennium drum throne, but I do use an A-head spinal glide, because if you're like me and you're getting old and you have a bad back, that thing is absolutely perfect for your spine. So yeah, I use an A-head spinal glide drum throne. Usually what I do, I have a wire taped here, and that either goes into the desk or my mini mixer, or it goes into the Yamaha EAD10, so that runs my in-ears. Yeah, so that's the drum throne. Right now I'm going to put the rack back in place, and I'll tell you a little bit about the rack now in a minute. Okay, this is the rack. The rack itself is the Pearl DR80, and the rack clamps are the PC08s, again from Pearl. Now, when you buy this, it comes in like, makes a U shape, so you have to buy an extension arm, which I did. And they come in black, but I powder coated it silver for one of my other builds, and now it's this lovely textured black, which you won't get if you buy it, but if you call me, I'll powder coat it for you, no problem. But yeah, it's basically a standard entry-level rack. It does its job, it's perfect. I can't really fault it. I've had it for like 3 years, and yeah, not a bad thing to say about it. Great rack, sturdy as hell, and can take a beating. I do have a Pearl Icon rack for my Pearl Masters kit, but I'll tell you a little bit more about that in future videos. But for now, yeah, that's the rack. My cymbal arms, on this kit I have a Frankenstein cymbal arms. So they're all Pearl, but they're all kind of like, if they broke over the years, I'd fix them and add parts onto them, and yeah, so I can't tell you what ones they are, but they're Pearl, and I have a few of them. So yeah, they're the cymbal arms. So right now I'm going to put the cymbal arms in place, and then we're going to talk about the drums. So yeah, stay tuned. So cymbal arms are in, rack is done, and next will be my snare stand. This is just a standard Pearl S930 snare stand, but the cool thing is my snare. And my snare is a 3mm aluminium Lars Ulrich signature snare drum. But this started off its life chrome, and just like the rack, I painted it a nice textured black, and I think it came out pretty damn cool. So yeah, I like this snare. Everyone calls this the trash can snare, but I can't really fault it. I think it sounds great. I've used this for 2 years on my other kit. Again, I'll tell you a bit more about the other kit in upcoming videos, but I am using a Pearl aluminium Sensitone, which is absolutely amazing. But for this kit, this is perfect. It's a nice solid sound, very high pitched as well, kind of like a trash can. But sure, look, I am trash, and yeah, just leave it at that. So I'm gonna just mount this on now, and then I'm gonna put it in place, and then we'll move on to the drum shells. So bear with me. Get on, you fucker. Bastard. I hope I put it in the right place now, after all this. I tell you, out of everything you do on drums, the one thing I hate the most is adjusting the fucking snare drum. It's just a pain in the ass. Because you get it in place, and then you realise the feet of the fucking snare stand are in the way of the pedals or something. Just something always happens. But anyway, here we are. Is that where that goes? I think so. I hope so. No. Yeah. That's where it goes. Right, this is the trash can sound. The trash can. Okay. Now, next, I'm using Pearl Drums Export, a 6-piece kit. The Export series, I've been using that for, I'd say, 9 years. I've had 3 different Export kits. Again, I have a Masters kit. I'm one of them cunts, I have a Masters. But I cannot fault the Export kit. It's a great entry-level kit, great sound, very durable, and just does its job. So what I have here is 2 22 by 18 inch kicks, and on this, whoopsie daisies, I'm using, what is that? A Remo Weather King 22 for the bar, and a Remo Power Stroke Pro for this. Don't ask me why. I should be using them the other way around, but I don't know. It just sounds great. So that's the kick. I'm just gonna put this in place. Now, that's lovely. Before I put the other kick in place, I'll go through my floor toms. So my floor toms are rack mounted. Well, this one, the big boy is. This is a 16 by 16 floor tom. On the top, I'm using a Remo Coated Emperor, and on the bottom, believe it or not, is a Remo Clear Ambassador. But in the build videos, you're probably seeing that I put black wrap on this because it acts kind of like a dampener, and it's worked for me over the years. So there's a little drum hack. So yeah, nice 16 by 16 deep boy. So let's get this put in place. Now, let's give it a little sound. Let's hear it. Ooh. Yeah. God, I'm so deep. Okay, next for the floor toms. This one is not rack mounted. This one has legs. This is my 14 by 14 Pearl Export floor tom. Again, just great all-round drum. Emperor coated heads on the top, Remo Ambassador on the bottom. Oh, Remo Ambassador on the bottom. Yeah, so it's a 2-ply on the top, 1-ply, single ply on the bottom. So let's get this put in place. Give it a little sound. Nice and deep, nice and deep. Okay, next we move on to the rack toms, and this bad boy is a 12 by 8 rack tom, again coated emperor, ambassador on the bottom. Nothing special, it's just a rack tom. People say that they like that the second rack tom is unnecessary, but I think everyone should have two. Unless you're Glenn Sobel, you can get away with it. I have no idea if I pronounce his name right, for sure. Look. And then my other rack tom, this is a 10 by, oh, that's a 12 by 8, this is 10 by 7. Again, coated emperor, single ply, ambassador on the bottom. Jeez, I'm sweating. Ooh, that's not good. I'm absolutely sweating. Lucky I fell on a fucking pillow on me. Get on, you fucking bastard. Now, just spin it into shape. Where's that further away? There we go. Now, let's hear this. Pretty standard. Sure, look. That's my drum. Standard as hell. Which brings me onto the last drum, which is of course the second bass drum. Exactly the same, only this has the DW hi-hat mount. Basically you just clip your hi-hat on there. So yeah, that's that. Let's get that put back in place. Lovely jubbly. Now, for my hi-hat stand, I'm pretty sure, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure this is the Pearl H830. Again, standard. I'm using the Pearl hi-hat clutch, which is pretty cool because you can play open hats and just drop it anytime you want. So yeah, another item of pretty coolness. That doesn't really make sense, does it? Let's put this in place. Look at that. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Now, my pedals, that screen keeps going off. I swear to God, I'm absolutely soaking wet sweating. My pedals are the Pearl Demon Drive. Great pedal, unbelievable. Nice and sturdy, nice and heavy. But because I've only recently set up the kit, I didn't want to mic it up. I wanted to film the reveal video, so I just used the Yamaha EAD10, and I only had the one trigger for the bass drum, so I'm using this at the moment. This Pearl double pedal. I can't tell you the name, I can't remember, but I know it's just a normal standard one. So this is what I'm using at the moment until I stop being so fucking lazy and mic up the kit properly, but that might take a couple of months, so I'll keep using this for now. So let's get this put in place. Good builder. Oh shit, forgot the round just there. Gobshite. standing giving me cheek. Get on, I said. Come on. Oh yeah, it'll help it if you loosen the fucking thing up there. There you go. I am sweating. Now, I'm placed there, look, lovely jubbly. Snare back in place. Now, where were we? Put that there. Now, nice. Whew. Lads, I'm not even messing. Look, I'm fucking sweating. Right, so what do we move on to now? Cymbals. Right, so for my hi-hats, these are the Moynal Custom Classics 14-inch hats. The whole kit is basically Moynal Custom Classics because they're just like, I don't know, you get full protection and they're nice heavy cymbals, so I'm not afraid if I crack them around like that. Again, my master's kit, I use all A customs and like they're the real light ones, so every time I hit them I'm kind of checking them for cracks, whereas these bad boys, like a nuke could hit Ireland right now and these things would survive. They're that heavy, like, so yeah, you'd actually build a bomb shelter out of these things. So yeah, well done Moynal, let's put these in place. Ooh. I'm gonna test them out. Which is the bottom? Oh yeah, it fucking says it on it. Thick. Lovely jubbly. Now, get the clutch on. Like I said, you just adjust the height that you want so you can play open hats and just click it, or else just hold your foot down. So you basically get 3 sounds out of it, which is cool. Great sound on hi-hats. Next, this is my 16-inch Moynal Custom Classic China. Again, brilliant finish, brilliant fucking cymbal, just cuts through everything. And anyone that likes playing metal or rock and roll, these boys take an absolute beating. So once again, they're nice and heavy, they can take a good pounding. Let's get this put in place. Oh baby. Now let's give it a little listen. Oh. Do you know what? There's one thing that this video will do. It will actually show the benefits of having a rack, because what are we on? We're on 15 minutes and I pretty much have the kit set up. Now, next, this is my 16-inch medium crash classic custom. Great cymbal. I don't probably, look, you know what it is. I'm just going to show it to the camera and tell you what size it is and what it is. No point in me saying, no, this is great, this is fucking this. So I went to saying it 17 times already. So here we are, 16-inch crash. And let's give it a little listen once it's on. Now I know the GoPro audio might be shy, but sure, look, We'll go what we have. Next, we have a Moynal 17-inch trash cymbal. Trash recognises trash. Trash can snare, trash cymbal, trash motherfucker. Let's get it on. Now, quick little listen. Lovely jubbly. What's next? We have our 20-inch medium ride. The weight of this is so heavy. You wouldn't want to be playing frisbee with this thing and take your fucking head off. Oh shit. Oh wait, there you are. That's the way I had you. Little sound test. Great cymbal. Next, we have this 19-inch extreme metal. Now this is the same weight as that ride cymbal. It's super heavy. Just the guns on this fella. Yeah, great cymbal. Sometimes you have to have a really heavy hand to hit this, because it hurts. Like, I'm not even messing, it actually hurts hitting this. And I break a lot of sticks with it, so this is a stick breaker. But I wouldn't change it for the world because it sounds fucking great. Yeah. Let's give it a sound test. Sounds great. And last from the cymbals is an 18-inch medium crash. So, GoPro got too hot. That will tell you just how hot it is up here. We never got to sound check the last cymbal. So here we are. So there we are. That's the whole kit. Moynal Custom Classics, Pearl Export. They should be Pearl Demon drives, Lars Ulrich signature snare, 10, 12, 14, 16, 22. Yeah, I think we've covered everything. The only thing we haven't covered is my sticks. My sticks are from a company called London Drumstick Company. These guys are absolutely amazing. And basically I got in touch with them. I said I wanted this length, this diameter, and this shape, this colour, and this logo. And a guy called Matt I was dealing with was literally more than helpful. I placed the order. 3 weeks later I had my sticks. So thank you, London Drumstick Company, for making unbelievable drumsticks. So yeah, the last thing is my Yamaha EAD10. That's what makes it sound great. And here we are. Here's the module. There's the black box that I rest my laptop on and everything. So usually what I do, I have a mini mixer for the other kit, and with the Yamaha I just run the cable from the left mono out straight into the mini mixer. That goes to the desk, and then I pull a mix of the guitar audio and anything into my mini mixer. But it means I have a consistent sound from the EAD in my ear at all times. My in-ears that I'm using, that are currently caught up in all my keys, are the Shure 425s. fucking great sounding. And like I said, that wire there, just plug them in there and we're good to go. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the whole kit covered. I have a few little other rack clamps here. These are for overheads, like overhead mics. I use all Shure microphones, SM57s, Beta 52s, and then overhead mics that are Shure that I can't remember the name of, but I've done enough. So it'll take me 20 minutes to set this kit up, which is absolutely outstanding. But I'm not micing it, no way. I'm just going to be lazy and use the Yamaha EAD10. So yeah, that's the kit. I'm going to show you what it sounds like on the EAD, and make sure you stay tuned to the channel, and I'll see you next week. Have a good one.